into the pit. So I am heading over there this morning, and we are going to do some hauling. We've been doing it for the last couple of days just to get the hang of it and see see what we need to do down there at the warehouse. So I'm heading over there right now to get everything going over there this morning, get the truck started, get them looked over, and we are going to have a full day of hauling ahead of us, so should be exciting. Alright, I just got loaded. I forgot to take some footage of them loading it, so I'll have to get that next time, but I got 34 slats on here. They're all tightened down. Now I'm gonna head back for home. Alright, so we just got back to where the barn is, me and the guy that's helping us, so now we're going to unload some slats. Alright, that one's unloaded. Time for truck number 2. Now we got that unloaded. Need to get all the pieces of wood underneath here that sit on the slats. Get those off and reel up my straps. Then we can get this out of here. We can unload that one. Then we can head back to Salem. Alright, so I just finished unloading mine. Got everything clear. Dad just got back, so now he's gonna unload his, and I'm gonna truck back to Salem and get another load. Hopefully, it is noon right now, so I'll probably be able to get one more load. We were thinking we're gonna be able to get 3 loads in a day, but that's not gonna happen just because it takes so long to load down in Salem, and then it takes us a while to unload here. So that's just not gonna happen. We're gonna have to shoot for 2 loads a day. So hopefully within the next couple of days we'll get most of our slats hauled. But until then, it's going to be a long couple of days, so I'm going to head back to Salem so we can get this hammered out. Well, I just got my truck loaded again, and even though I said I was going to get some footage of them loading it, I forgot again. So gist of the story there is they just have a big forklift, got really wide pallets. We help him align it, he sets it on, then he drives the other side, the side he just set it on, and sets it on again, all the way down the trailer. Nothing too extraordinary to watch, but oh well. That's the gist of that. So now I'm going to make my way home, and since they're closing in whatever time it is, in an hour, we won't be able to make it back for another trip, and they're not open this weekend, so we'll have to start hauling again on Monday. So maybe I can get the weekend to relax. Who knows? We'll see. Change in plan. A buddy of mine just called me, and he blew out a U-joint on his pickup heading home, and it just so happens to be just a few miles north of the farm. So once I take this home back to the farm, I'm going to get my pickup and we're going to tow him to Brookings, which is about 20 minutes away, so we can get some parts, and then we're going to fix it real quick. So I'm going to have to hold off on unloading these slats until tomorrow, since we're not going to be able to haul tomorrow anyway. So we've got all day tomorrow to unload these slats. So that was kind of a turn in events there. So once I get back, I'm going to head over and get my pickup and get a tow rope and go tow them. Slack on all of them so that I could go back on the other side and throw them over the top. And then I think is what I'm going to do is, since the place isn't open tomorrow, I think I'm just going to call that a day. I can throw these over, I can wrap them up, that way they're out of my way when I want to come back tomorrow and do it. All I got to do is pull on this a little bit, take it, throw it over the top, and I got to do that 8 times. So I'll do that, then I'll go on the other side, reel them up.
Sitting on your driver's seat.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep, we'll see you Monday.
Yep. That was the guy that helped us today. So I'll do this, go back on the other side, roll them up, and then we'll call that a day. So I got that, I got all those wrapped up, so that's ready to go in the morning for me to unload. And my friend just called me and he said he dropped his drive shaft and he needed some tools, so I was going to go get some tools and run it out to him. And I got a couple miles away from the farm, not from where he was, and he called me. He's like, yeah, I just put it in 4-wheel drive and I'm just driving to where I need to fix it right now. So I thought that was kind of funny that he doesn't have a rear drive shaft. He's just using the front drive shaft to go forward. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of unique. I never really thought that you could just drive forward with it in four-wheel drive without a rear drive shaft. But anyway, so since I have some time here and I'm finally over at the farm, I was going to show you the barn here, since I haven't really showed you any steps to get up to here since they dug the hole, since I've been working and so forth. So here it is. As you can see, it looks a little bit different than just a big hole. So if you bear with me here for just a little bit, I will try and find a way to get in, and I will tell you everything you need to know. Well, so first off, I forgot, let me show you what these things we're hauling are. So these things right here are the hog slats, and these are what the pigs stand on. So that over there is actually technically like a basement, if you don't understand the concept quite yet. So that's going to be the basement. So when they go to the bathroom, they'll be standing on these, and then when we go to the bathroom, these are about, I think they're about an inch. Yep, they're inch cracks. Like you see, they run down the whole length up the slat. So when they go to the bathroom, it falls through into that pit there. And then when I get over there and show you that, there's some holes over there where we pump it out at. Anyway, this is what we've been hauling for the last couple of days. They come in stacks of 4, and then the middle one we put in a stack of 5. That's just how the plant has been loading us. So as you can see, we got kind of a whole array of them over there. I think we've got 10 loads so far. Once my dad gets back, he'll be load number 10, and then I think we have 7 more. So we've had a problem lately trying to figure out how to get these not to crack, because we've been putting them together. We've been putting wood between here, putting rubber between here, stacking them close, stacking them far apart. Nothing's really been working. We've been kind of cracking the edges. Not crack, I shouldn't say cracking. We've been chipping the edges. So it hasn't really worked out too well. But now is what we've done. We've just set them completely wide apart, strapped them down, not tight, just so they're kind of snug. And we've just been driving slow. This whole way home I drove about 55, and they didn't move at all, and they didn't crack. So now if we crack them, it'll be when we chip them, when we move them. So that's good. I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about over here. As you can see on some of these, we've got about 320. So there's about 340 of them there. Sitting there. We got about 140 left to go. But as you can see here, this is where we put the piece of wood, because we stuck it up and down, and it caught all the edges here, and it just kind of chipped it. So we stuck it wide apart, and that seemed to work pretty well. So I think that's what we're going to do from now on. Then once we get these all unloaded, then we have to go pick up some more parts, and those are called the lentils. And I'm not quite sure what those do yet, but once I do know, I will let you know. So let's go into the actual pit and see what it looks like. Okay, so now that I'm in here, here's what it looks like. Looks, you know, looks like a cement structure with concrete cement pillars. But I'll explain to you what those do. So this is where, like I said, the pigs will go to the bathroom at. And they'll be standing up here. The slats will sit on top of here, so they'll be standing, you know, all the way up here. So when we go and set the slats, we'll set them on these ledges here, and then we'll set them here as well. So each one will have a corner on here, and we'll set them accordingly, and we'll set them all the way down. And this is only half, so then underneath there on the other side of the wall, it's the same thing. We'll set them on there. Then once we get that done, we'll pour the actual walls on the upstairs part, and then that'll be it for the pouring of the concrete anyway. We still got a lot more to do. But anyway, that's what the pillars are for. And so these holes here, as you can see, there was one there, and then there was a couple over there. There's one more down there. So that's what these holes are. So gradually, you know, after the pigs have been in here for, oh, I don't know, half a year, there'll be a lot of, you know, waste built up in here. So it's what these are, is these are sump holes. So I believe there will be a pump in here, so that way when we come out and we want to pump out the manure and use it to fertilize our fields with, there'll be a pump in here that'll pump it out, and then all these will be connected. So there'll be a pump there, pump there, pump there, and pump there. They'll all be connected, and it'll run out to one hose somewhere outside that we'll hook up to with a pump. That way we can pump it to the machine that's going to be spreading the manure. And then same on the other side, there's 4 more that'll run to a hose on the, all be connected, and I'll run to a hose on the other side. So that is kind of the gist of everything so far. So this is a 2,400 head confinement unit, so there'll be 1,200 on this side and then 1,200 on that side. And up front is where the hallway will be to unload them, like the loadout. So when we go and unload them, the hallway will be right in the middle as to where this wall will be. Sorry, I'm kind of think as I go along here. So that hallway will be on each, there will be a hallway on both sides that will connect into the middle where the truck will back up. And then that's also where the office is going to be, where we can control the water, we can control there'll be gates, automated gates in here we'll be able to control. There are tons of different things we're going to be able to control in there, and I will get more to that when the building starts coming together more, because I'm not quite 100% sure what is going to be in there, but that's just kind of the gist of what's going to be in there. So there's kind of a bulge, but anyway, I haven't actually been down here yet, and now that I'm down here, I am trying to figure out how I'm going to get out. So, boy. Well, I'm going to try and find a way out. Until next time, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, excuse me. And until next time, I will talk to you later. See ya.